true. George's Blue Helena is powerless, ineffective on the voice of an old woman.
But your voice is perfect. Don't be so down on yourself. You just need to warm up a bit, that's all. After all these years, it's to be expected.
No, I am very grateful for all your efforts, but really, I cannot go on stage with such a puny, pathetic voice. My performance would be so poor. I would get such bad reviews.
You've just got to get your confidence back. Hasn't she, James?
I must concur, madam. It sounds to me like your voice is fully restored.
James, be quiet. You are a sniveling little creep.
Repair the blue Helena. Blowtorch.
You get to get the rest of the drink.
Well. Oh.
Yeah, to crack the glass. There you go.
My God, what have I done? My voice has returned. Did you hear that, James? My voice has returned.
Your voice is still as magnificent as ever, madam. But please don't forget, you're nurturing chicken these days. Time has taken its toll.
And you're not the toy boy you once were either, James.
Toy boy.
You have fun on your own.
Madam, leaving you is quite out of the question.
Don't be stupid, James. What would you do there? Your place is here. You must prepare my return.
Madam, I won't insist. Adventure is not an integral part of my action functionalities. Maybe you're right, madam. As ever.
Do I understand correctly that you're going to go with me to Comcalsgrad?
You do, my dear. We're going on tour, my dear. Anchors away.
I'll go back to the airship to prepare my departure. You can join me there when you're ready.
James, take me to my room. I must prepare. Quick! What are you looking for?
Yeah.
My fans are waiting.
They changed that puzzle a little bit.
I actually cleaned that up so you don't have to worry about decrystallizing the honey.
Actually, I thought that was kind of a cool puzzle, which I said actually works in real life, which I've used. But the way of trying to read the notes and stuff, I don't know if they just kind of go in a different order or whatever. At least how I was interpreting it was different. So I think that caused an issue. Maybe I'll steal their bell. Yeah, I mean, you look at it, just no real sea anymore or anything out there, so. Alex. Yeah. So maybe this is go back to the airship. I do remember this part, and you know, having to make the special drink for her and put the glass so she cracks it and stuff. So. Oh, stop being a spaz. Alex. Occasionally there are things where you try to interact with stuff and it just does not have any really response. You know, if there's some reason that something should not be doing anything, like, you know, give some feedback.
Hello?
Hi, it's me, Olivia.
Hey, sweetie, what's new? How was it at the Goldbergs then?
Like, alcoholic.
Well, what's up? Got your tongue?
Well, tell me what you're up to. How's the case going? How's that Romansky shit? You don't think it's dragging out too long?
I haven't had the time to get bored, I can tell you that, but... What's the matter? You didn't even answer my question. That's so unlike you.
Dun dun
I tell
dun.
you I bought this really cool blue silk top?
Olivia, what are you hiding? Come on out with it. You've got me worried.
Olivia and Danny boy.
Sorry. I've done something horrible. I can't sleep anymore. I can't eat. I keep wanting to hurl.
Olivia, tell me what's going on.
Dan,
What about Dan? Has something happened to him?
You're gonna hate me for the rest of your life. I took it right. In your situation,
What?
after the Goldberg, Dan took me home. We were a bit, we shouldn't have drunk so much. He came up to mine to have a nightcap and then, okay, you're gonna hate me. Please hate me.
We're gonna play some Blue October.
It's my fault. I could never tell you that I've had odds for Dan for ages, because you're my friend and you were engaged and all, but then we got so close lately.
Just the last few days.
Kind of what's right and what's wrong, and Kate, the guilt is killing me. I want to die.
Look, don't bust a gut over it. You and Dan, it's like not real right now. I gotta go, Olivia. I need to process this new bit of data.
Are you like some automaton or something? Kate, please.
I'm hanging up now. I want to be on my own.
What? Leave Arbod with Helena. Geez, lady, I'd wear more than that. Looks cold out here. I mean, look, those mountains are covered in snow. Looks like something out of Grim Fandango here. Wow, this is not looking good. Oh, I hate it when that happens. And, well, that was kind of a weird cutscene. It shows Kate just kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Yeah.
Kate, help me. What is happening? What does this man want of me? He has gone totally mad.
Don't worry. There must be some way of getting you out of there, and I'm going to find it.
But do hurry up, my child. I am terrified he will return and become dangerous.
I got a
Oh,
screwdriver.
Madam Romansky, you can trust me.
Okay.
Kate, help me. What is happening?
Don't worry.
But do
Be strong.
I think you should have just shanked the dude and gotten the hands back, you know. Ugh. I want to say there was something like Syberia, if I remember correctly, Syberia 2 is kind of short, but there might have been, the initial intention might have been making Syberia and Syberia 2 into one game, but it just might have gotten too long. So they split it up. So it's kind of questionable if like they could have maybe even just done without this entire subplot. Maybe they could have done something along those lines. Just an idea. Okay.
Don't worry. There must be some way of getting you out of there, and I'm going to find it.
But do hurry up, my child.
Be
What was that? That was a bizarre... Oh, go over here.
Kate, help me.
Don't worry.
Okay, maybe it's just somewhat random. Okay, is she gonna go up now? No, she's just standing. We go over here.
Doesn't look like that works. Doesn't look like that works. Doesn't look like that works.
Yeah, blowtorch.
Ah, at last, young lady. I was beginning to be desperate.
I came as fast as I could. Now hurry. Get out of here quickly before that maniac notices. I've got to get Oscar's hands back.
Free Helena. Unscrew. Really? Was this all just needing a screwdriver? This whole thing ended up just being so simple that all you needed was a screwdriver. You could have just taken it, you know, a long time ago. Seemed like kind of a nonsensical puzzle. What's she still doing here? I want to carry that blowtorch around.
Are you all right, madam?
My heart has been put to the test here, but it just might hold up.
Let's go. Let's not hang around here.
Yes, let's leave this dreadful place. Oh, but my God, what has happened now?
Ha ha! Nice try, Miss Walker. But you are not strong enough. Not for me. So you can stop playing games now. Return the hands to me. And bring Madame Romansky back. Or I shall not be responsible for my actions.
You don't scare me, you old lunatic. Helena, grab the hands and get back to the train. Tell Oscar to get ready to leave. I'm gonna find a way out of this lousy factory.
I bet you could squeeze between those bars there.
You will never succeed. Ha!
We'll just see about that.
I warned you, Kate Walker. I warned you.
Be careful, my child.
You too. And don't worry.
Yeah, she could just kind of like slip past here. Now are we going to be able to go up? Yeah, that was just ridiculous. That you try to do something and it wasn't even doing anything. It looked more like a bug, or maybe she should have at least said like, I don't want to go there right now. That was weird. That was weird. It's weird, it's all echoey like that. I wonder if that's intended. But the font was all big, it was all kind of weird. Yeah, I mean, she could just slip past that. Okay, go down. Whoa! What was that? Okay. I wonder if they changed something. I'd have to go and look at an old walkthrough if there's something different they did there. That's not good. Not now. Jeez.
Hello?
Kate, hi, it's me, Dan. Are you alright?
Nope.
I'm okay now, yeah, thanks. But if I said that not long ago I was grappling with a mad music lover who wanted to kidnap an old forgotten opera star, but I foiled his plan and escaped through an abandoned mine, then I guess it's completely mad. You'd be proud of me, Dan. Real proud.
Kate, I don't understand a thing you're saying. I barely recognize you.
Been 3 days or something.
How was your day?
Yeah, of course. I went to dinner with the Goldbergs. I finally beat Bob at squash. The cleaning woman broke the vase in the entrance hall. Well, other than that, nothing new.
Oh, I slept with Olivia.
Cool, though?
Yeah, everything's, cool.
You're not missing me at all.
Oh, yeah, sure I am.
I had Olivia on the phone. She was a little upset. Nothing to say?
I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. It happened so quickly. I just totally lost control. I was so weak, so dumb. I can't imagine how you could ever forgive me. What a bastard I've been.
I don't know, Dan. Maybe I'm to blame somewhere in all this. Maybe I pushed you into Olivia's arms.
Really? You taking the blame for this?
I'm well aware that this trip has taken me far from New York and far from the Kate you once knew. And you know what surprises me the most? I don't miss it.
I don't care.
Maybe we've just realized we don't really love each other, Dan.
We can talk about it when you get back if you want.
I don't know, Dan. We'll see.
Yeah. By the way, we're dealing with a bunch of weird mad people and, well, she's here.
Madam Romansky, are you okay? It's so good to find you here safe and sound.
Oh, me too, my child. Oh, my God, look at you. You're so scruffy. How do you expect to be a respectable young lady if you don't take care of how you dress?
It's just that, well, given the circumstances,
Why are we not leaving? Please, stop talking and tell the engineer to move. I want to go home.
as you wish, Madam Romansky.
Okay.
Okay. Wow, you were gone for a fair amount of time. So anyway, it hit into like some
Yeah,
cut scene, and so then it became, once it got into the blimp, then you get this call from Olivia. She pretty much admits that she and Dan got real drunk and
had a relationship.
did some things they probably shouldn't have.
Yep.
And so we get over here, there's the opera scene, and then the director then tries to lock her in a cage. We use a blowtorch to open up the...
Why did he lock us in a cave?
No, the singer, because he's obsessed with her. So you use a blowtorch to destroy the lock, open the cage, get her out. All you had to do is unscrew Oscar's hands from the thing, not use a blowtorch or anything else.
Okay.
So that was kind of ridiculous, this wide extra thing, if that's all we really had to do.
Yeah.
Take them back. The director says, haha, you're never getting out. You try to do anything. Instead, you just go down through the mine tunnels again and blows some stuff out. You still just walk out, but now it looks like there's something else that's barred. So anyway, let's see if we can go find Oscar.
I remember.
Where's Oscar? Oscar's normally here.
Okay.
Ah, here he is. And what, did the hands just get magically...
What is it this time?
Large iron rods have emerged from between the huge legs of the giant statue. The track is now completely blocked.
But that's absolutely crazy. Will that madman never get off our case? I'm gonna see what I can do.
Okay, I'm gonna be back in a minute. Wait for you. Alex, leave her alone.
Well, I was kind of hoping you would take that tomato can and make your thing real quick. Oh, yeah. Dynamite.
What on earth is going on? Why is this train not moving? This is not the time to hang around with that madman on the loose.
Wow.
That is a bit of a concern. Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
Wow. Okay.
My dear brother, what joy to have news of you after your long silence during the war years. So, you're working for the Russians now. I tell you, we've been hearing some worrying stories about them here. Just your description of that dingy factory makes me cough. But it's so good to hear that your talent is being recognized for its true value, and that your automaton creations are taking the place of workers for all those menial jobs. I'm so proud that Laurelburg automatons are making such a contribution, even if it is small, to the improvement of people's lives.
Meanwhile, back in Valadaland, we've been licking our wounds after the war years. Some people have returned, others not. Life is slowly coming back, but it's taking time. All my love, Anna.
Okay. Well, that is back in our inventory. So I guess the psychopath kind of got dynamite, though. Hey, Chloe.
Oscar, let's get the hell out of here.
Message received. Full steam ahead!
Okay, no more crazy director for us. Yeah, I blew up the thing. We're gonna drop Helena back at the Aerobad. Maybe she'll go on world tour again, I don't know. Just in time, escaped it by train. So now that we're back in Aerobad, I mean, how are we supposed to know that the dude was gonna be so psycho? Besides the fact he acted psycho. more reason to be upset since I knew our friend wasn't a very good friend. So we can't do anything with him. And we can't go in the hotel. Okay, so you got my tomato sauce.
Wish you had mentioned you'd already opened up that can of really nice tomatoes.
That's all I had.
No, there was another can in
In the fridge.
There was another can in the cupboard.
Oh, okay, well, these are nice tomatoes.
Well, I reused something else. I didn't notice that until I opened up the fridge and noticed. So, also,
did you mix them?
Not the ones in the can. Not the ones in the fridge.
Because the one, it needs to be blended. I just took the tomatoes out of it. I'll just use it.
So, anyway,
can't go here.
So anyway, also once we got back on the train, Dan calls. You know, he's like, "Oh, hey, yeah, went to the Goldmans, beat Bob's squash. Nothing else new. Nope. Everything's it's fine for right now.
It's pretty much locked.
And then Kate's like, yeah, I heard from Olivia, and sounds like she was kind of upset. And he's like, oh dear, I'm sorry. I did wrong."
Okay.
Which was kind of dumb, you know. And then Kate's like, well, you know, me going to New York, maybe I did push you into Olivia's arms. Like, you've been gone for only a couple days, Kate.
Yeah.
And you're blaming yourself?
If it was true love, you know, you think that...
I don't think that would make it very long if it's saying, like, a couple days and you can't be apart. She has issues.
Massive.
Okay, Oscar? Still in one piece?
Humor is a concept outside the scope of my functionality, Kate Walker. You should know that by now.
Oscar, come on, quit crabbing. We got out of that dingy city safe and sound, didn't we? And even with a certain style, I might add.
So how'd you blow it up?
Style is the right word.
Dynamite.
What are you
Found
doing
like
with
summer,
that?
you went
Yep.
up and then just blew it.
Like you.
And I found dynamite.
Good lair and dust away the cobwebs from my joints. This salt wind is terrible, though. I think it would be wiser to return.
Yeah, the other automaton was complaining not wanting to go out either. Okay, I guess we can talk to him.
You know something, Oscar? Despite all our mishaps and your grating personality, I think I'm gonna miss you.
Why? Are you leaving us, Kate Walker?
Yes. When I found Hans Vorarlberg, I'm going to have to go home to New York.
That's your decision, Kate Walker.
Oscar, can we get going now?
Really, Kate Walker? First, we have to wind up the train's mechanism.
Of course. What was I thinking of? Right away. I'm on the case. Oscar, the wind has dropped. Maybe you can come with me.
Kate Walker, a high-precision mechanism like myself has a built-in aversion to sub-zero temperatures.
You know, Oscar, sometimes I think we'll never find Hans Vorarlberg.
You have manifested a certain spunk and perseverance, Kate Walker. Please do not be discouraged. It's possible you are closer to your initial target than you currently imagine.
Yeah, maybe. I hope the train wasn't damaged in the explosion.
Do not worry, Kate Walker. I checked that everything was in order.
You really do think of everything, Oscar.
I do not think of water sports, Kate Walker.
Okay.
Oscar, I'm sorry you missed Madame Romansky's performance. It was really something.
I don't know. Emotion is a concept outside the scope of my functionality, Kate Walker. As well you know.
Sometimes I'm not so sure. The weather has changed since my last visit. The wind has dropped, and it has started snowing a little.
I was not fortunate enough to accompany you on your first visit, Kate Walker. You abandoned me to who knows what horrible fate in that creepy factory.
Oscar, do you know something? You're changing. You might not notice, but you are.
Change is outside the scope of my functionality, Kate Walker.
See you around, Oscar.
I'll be waiting for you, Kate Walker.
Okay. Time to Wind up the train.
Streetwalker.
Maybe it worked better. They just had a gigantic key journalist.
Hello, Streetwalker.
Oscar, I think everything's ready. We can go now.
Are you sitting comfortably? Then we can start the engine and get going. I'll be circulating shortly to punch your ticket.
Give me a break, Oscar.
Punch your clock.
Miss Walker! Miss Walker! Wait! Don't go yet.
Well, now the guy wants to talk to me.
What's the matter now? Has something happened to Madame Romansky?
No, not at all. Our favorite diva's fine and dandy. But there's a package for you at the reception. I said to myself, Felix, maybe she's got to have it before she goes.
A package for me? But that's impossible.
But it's got Miss Walker written on it clear as day.
Why didn't you tell me about it earlier?
It's only just arrived, like.
Oh, and, well, who delivered it?
I don't know. I just took my eye off reception for a moment. The game was on, you see, and there it was, on the counter in reception. Come and get it.
Okay.
Well, before we had him running.
Yeah, it definitely looks cold now.
Yeah, me and only a little thin jacket.
Well, better than what Madame Romansky had, where she didn't even have sleeves on. It was like, get a shawl on or something at least. That might be up to where the airship was docked.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, that's where the airship probably was docked.
How convenient that was built like that.
Well, they said that they would travel the soldiers back and forth for their breaks, for their vacations to the spa.
Oh, yeah. That does make sense.
So it makes sense that they'll make
big wigs from that place.
Something, yeah.
Huh.
Received a gift from Professor Pons.
Oh, interesting.
Hello?
What the hell are you up to, Kate?
Mr. Marson, please, do try to understand.
Understand? What I understand is this. 1. Our main client is ready to drop the whole caboodle if the deal isn't tied up in the next 24 hours. 2. This is going to cost the firm multi-dineros. And 3. I made a serious error of judgment trusting you with this case. That's what I understand.
I know it doesn't look like it, but...
No buts, Walker. You're looking for a senile old creek and you're making heavy weather of it.
He isn't as senile as all that. He's got this creative...
Doesn't care.
Drop the mumbo jumbo. I don't want excuses. I want...
I've got to go, Mr. Marson. I think I'm onto something.
This is the boss calling that one now.
Hello, reception here. Felix Lozano at your service. Yes, ma'am. Yes, she's right here in front of me, ma'am. Immediately. Please. Be my guest. Miss Walker, Madame Romansky would like you to join her at the hotel bar as quickly as possible.
I'm going.
So this wasn't accessible until now.
Yeah, like I said, there's so many things. For somebody that's supposed to be a lawyer, you think better, suppose it's persuasion.
Yeah.
And she just gets browbeat by Dan and her mother and her boss, and
well, definitely
maybe
her
not
boss.
so much by Olivia, but Olivia sucks too. So
oh, just couldn't wait for her to go out of town.
no, it was around.
I was curious if there was anything there. Okay.
But I guess they put it, for the amount of time that they have of trying to give you a strong impression that these people back home suck.
Madam Romansky, you wanted to see me?
There you are, my dear. I wanted to talk to you before you leave. I didn't want you to get the wrong idea. Despite our mishap in Humboldt Valley, I'm very grateful to you. You helped me to forget my life here and this dead beach where I stroll up and down all day, getting more and more bored.
So much the better.
Time passes so quickly. One day you are at the peak of your glory. You think it is going to last forever. And then one day the bubble bursts, and you are washed up and forgotten.
And you washed up.
Madam Romansky, don't be so gloom and doom. It doesn't suit you.
Well, you don't have no
There is
crap there,
no one
youngin'.
left to help you out. You start to sink into a long, dark winter.
Perhaps you should rest now. We've had a trying time. It's been emotional. You must be tired.
When I returned here, Hans gave me such a taste for life. He too was ill. He coughed. He must have spent too long at the factories, breathing in their smoke. And then he was better. And he left. And I stayed with my memories.
Hans Vorarlberg?
Hans Vorarlberg was so full of joy, so carefree. He was a little simple of spirit, of course, as they say. He was a child who made fantastic toys. I think that maybe I loved him.
God alone knows where he is today.
The plane with the hotel supplies has arrived. Maybe you should take a walk outside.
I don't understand.
I am old. I am tired. I have been very pleased to meet you, Kate Walker.
Goodbye, James. Do look after Madame Romansky.
That is all I ever do, miss. May fortune follow your every footstep. The snow is a good sign.
Really?
The snow chases the wind away and covers the salt and sand on the ground. The air becomes purer and still. Ideal conditions for a constitutional.
Great. Thanks for everything, James.
Until he goes outside and Russ needs oil can. Okay.
Okay, go back out that door, I guess.
Yeah, what we want is out of here.
So you have to, okay. Maybe that indicates
No,
you don't need the
even have
mask
to need the
now.
mask. The snow is here.
Or is that,
This way.
I don't want to like this part.
Good morning, sir. Mr. Vorarlberg? Hans Vorarlberg?
You've brought the train then. That's good.
Mr. Vorarlberg, you have no idea how pleased I am.
How do you just suddenly show up?
I'm Kate.
Where is Anna?
Your sister has passed away, Mr. Vorarlberg. I am sorry. Truly sorry.
Ah, okay. Otherwise, it's Anna who would have come, right? Not you.
I guess you're right, Mr. Vorarlberg. My name's Kate Walker.
Kate Walker. Okay, I'm going away on the train. A long way away.
Where's that?
That way. Syberia.
Syberia. I'm sorry. Mr. Vorarlberg, I've been ordered to tie up the Y out of your factory in Valadilen. It's, my job, you understand.
Anna told me. The automatons. That's over now, isn't it?
Mr. Vorarlberg, the factory belongs to you now, and I need your signature to tie up the deal.
Okay. Then I'm going away on the train.
Here's the sales contract. I'll give you some time to look it over. your sister already agreed to the terms. All we need now is your signature.
He doesn't care.
What? You signed just like that? Without reading it?
Doesn't
I
want it.
can't read. I don't know how to.
In that case, I'll read it for you.
No, it's okay. Leave it. I've got to go away on the train with Kate Walker.
As you wish, Mr. Vorarlberg. And let me wish you a very pleasant journey.
Boss. Got the...
Yes?
Listen, Walker, I've decided to send over some backup.
No need, Mr. Marson.
What do you mean?
Hans Vorarlberg has just signed. Everything's hunky-dory.
Are you saying that...
Yep. That Vorarlberg Manufacturing is now the exclusive property of the Universal Toy Company.
But that's great news. Good work. Excellent work, Walker. A real masterstroke. I knew I could count on you, Kate. I congratulate you.
Thank you, sir.
Right, now get back here as quick as you can. I want those papers on my desk tomorrow. My secretary will organize a meeting with Universal Toys immediately. You'll no doubt want to hand over the contract yourself. And now when I think of it, I've got no one on the Schwann Airport case. Big trial coming up. A real opportunity. The job is yours. My little way of saying thank you, Kate Walker.
You're too kind.
You have a great career as a lawyer ahead of you, Kate. See you tomorrow. Well done again, and don't lose those papers, huh? That would be the dumbest thing.
Sure. Real dumb.
Kate Walker,
Yes, Mr. Vorarlberg?
are you coming on the train too, Kate Walker?
No. That really wasn't in the plan. But thanks for offering. This adventure's all over for me now, Mr. Vorarlberg.
Too bad. Silly, really. You don't like adventure, do you?
I don't really... I mean, maybe there's...
It's not easy to say.
Yes?
I have to go back to New York.
They're waiting for me there, you understand?
I understand. The plane. It's going to New York too, maybe.
Maybe.
I suppose
I'd better go find out.
Yes. It's more sensible. Maybe. See you later, Kate Walker.
Hey, she gone seen
See you later, Mr.
Madame.
You have found Hans Bomberg. Thanks for playing.
Earn all the games trophy.
Yeah, we've
Okay,
learned
let's keep
all
watching.
all the games. Well, we know this is a what?
Is it the director? Whoa. So you're gonna like say, hey, can you mail this?
Well, that's what I was kind of hoping will be the wrap up. Is that she's going to. Took off without her. I can mail the contract at the next stop.
Maybe.
Okay. See, that's how Syberia 1 ends, as a cliffhanger. And you wait for that. We waited, what, 2 years for Syberia 2 or something like that.
Yeah. As I mentioned, I was thinking, if I remember correctly, number 2 is kind of shorter. And I get the sense that it might have been like they were intending to make one very long game or something.
And then they ended up cutting it in half.
But then, yeah, they ended up having to cut it. Which then you think about like the whole bit about the opera singer and stuff like that. It's like,
well,
that could have been kind of cut out if they were trying to combine them together or something.
It can't be
maybe,
cut
but-
out. You want to know that the director is an asshat, okay?
Well, I mean, the whole bit, like, it just ends up coming down to all you needed was the screwdriver, take the hands off, and they just get magically reattached. Like,
Okay.
oh. Well, I mean, it kind of looked more like Yeah, like it looked more like he used a blowtorch to cut off the hands, and like, well, okay, well, didn't you need him to reconnect the hands, maybe,
And
or
you
something?
still have the blowtorch in your inventory too, right?
No, it was dropped once I cut off the cut the lock that was impersonating
Gotcha.
the opera singer.
Yeah, okay. So overall, Syberia had a lot of really good things going for it. It did.
Yeah, it says, game of the year or adventure game of the year, which I think part of that is there probably weren't a lot of good adventure games at the time.
True.
But I do think it was one of the more outstanding and notable adventure games for, between about 2000 and 2010.
Yeah.
So I think that's part of the challenge there, is that there just weren't as many games out there.
Yeah, and we did it. We finished it. I knew that we were getting close to the end when we hit this part. And I was like, okay, and I remember this ended on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, I remember that. But that it just sort of ends here like, oh, Hans just shows up.
Miraculously,
Wait,
he was never left the hotel. He was waiting for the train. This is what they talked about in the notes,
they said there was a plane that arrived or something, and then there was this
it was a
package
plane
showed
that
up.
would have taken us back to civilization if we would have gotten on it. But I'm hoping that we threw the papers, the contracts, and said, could you mail it or something, or the next stop, because the train once again has to be wound every 100 miles or something like that. Who knows? Maybe 50, and stop. So, okay. Well, that was Syberia Remastered. Honestly, I'm happy to support a group that gave it this try. If they had messed around too much with the cutscenes, I think people who are fans of the games would have had some say.
Well, it seems like they could have redone those as well with the modern graphics. I don't know if I would have caught it immediately if I hadn't read other people mentioning it.
Yeah.
That it looks like they just took the original cutscenes from the original game, which, the obvious part is like, even though it's, believe it or not, over 20 years since the original game came out, they didn't look that bad.
I felt like it was clearer, it was crisper. She walked a little faster. That's one of the most annoying things for me when I played the game originally back in 2002, is that it was slow walking.
Yeah. I guess if we replayed it, maybe we'd see other improvements that were done to the game.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think some things were changed. Like I said, I remember the decrystallizing the honey was a part of the puzzle.
Mm-hmm. Glad they took that one out.
No, I think that one was fine. It's like,
there may have been some other puzzles.
Yeah, I saw something else in one of the walkthroughs about like needing to get a rowboat oar and needing to go ask somebody else to help you. And in this one, you just pick it up. Or
the rowboat was back in the village.
Yeah, it was
to
like
row
over
over to the cave or whatever it was. Yeah. And for the most part, like I said, I'm happy that they took the time to remaster it. Hopefully they're working on Syberia too, but maybe they need to work on some of the bugs of this one first.
Yeah.
There are, we've noticed, the spelling was wrong, or they were capitalizing. I don't know if they use an AI thing that just, did, or if there was
somebody just typing things real fast.
But that's something you would catch if someone's typing it really fast. But if you just kind of let an AI generator create it.
I mean, there was something like where it said, BU where they meant by BY, and
Yeah,
on certain keyboards,
that was definitely wrong.
on certain keyboards the U and Y are next to each other, so that could have just been a typo, and the weird capitalizations
But then
of words.
take-
But then you take a look at the original writings, and it's not capitalized for certain areas.
Take
so
the time to debug the game. Look at different things. There were a few glitches, but for the most part, we only had it
And one
crash today. We didn't crash through any of the game on the first 2 streams.
there were a few places where I would have liked a little more context. Like, I don't think you were here. It was like we were trying to. Madame Romansky got jailed after the performance, and so I walked off, and there's an area where you can try to go up a ladder, and I click on it, and Kate's not doing anything. It's like, well, why am I being allowed to try to interact, and then nothing happens?
Did you not trigger it from the rest of the game?
Well, I think that's something that it needed some extra context of what does this mean? Add some, and maybe some of these things it just need like another line or something that just wasn't there. But it was just kind of odd. Like, is this a bug or is it just something missing? Like, something should be said like, no, I shouldn't go up there right now, or I really need to help Madame Romansky or something. So there are a few things like that of just kind of giving you better feedback about things. So
yeah, and overall, I didn't hate it. It's not as, to me, when you at the time you got The Longest Journey and you've got Syberia, and I said it before and I will say it again. The Longest Journey by far is a much more fleshed out, better
it's a very long
story
game too. So
it is at least. Oh gosh, at least.
We saw somebody play straight through it. It was still like 13, 14 hours.
13, 14 hour stream. Yeah. Yeah. So we were overall, pretty okay with the remaster. And I think fans who played the game originally would probably, would like it. There was some things they could have put more emphasis on. I wouldn't think they would want to do more puzzles or anything like that. So that seems to be the right mix and content of puzzles. Maybe just like I said, there was a place where like the bottle kind of disappeared, like the bottle of vodka like floated away. And things just, I don't mean it floated away. I mean it just like in the picture itself, it became transparent. And so, but I'm not a game developer. I'm just a player. And, I know games that I think work. And I would say overall that it seemed to be an okay game. And we have very few complaints about